Hi, it's David from Lifeboat, and I'll get right into it. I'm a British guy living over here in the country of Georgia, and I like to talk about things that are going on back in Great Britain or in the United States, but also what it's like to live and work here in the country of Georgia. You know, I escaped Great Britain prior to the cost of living quote-unquote crisis because I could see that things were going to unravel economically, and wanted to come over here to Georgia where costs are very, very low, where taxes are very, very low, and it's been a great experience. I've been here for 2 years, and wanted to talk a little bit about what's going on in Georgia, what's going on in Great Britain. And you can kind of see behind me this sort of new apartment buildings here. Georgia's got a reputation for being part of the old Soviet Union. Things are pretty backward, and kind of like these buildings over here on this side of the road, the old communist buildings, you know, decrepit state, not very nice. And yet here we are on the other side of the road. We've got brand new buildings, balconies, nice colors. Everything inside is new appliances. I'd say, you know, these apartments here behind me, you're looking at a 1-bedroom is going to cost you around about $50,000 to $60,000, and 2-bedroom, you're probably looking at around $75,000. So what you can do if you're a British person, maybe you're a young guy like me, and you can kind of sell your British property, move over to Georgia, get rid of your mortgage, own a property free and clear, and have more money aside for investment. And I've saved lots and lots of money by living here just because costs of living are so low. You know, another example is utilities. So in Britain, people are talking about really high cost of utilities. I mean, I pay about $50 a month all in for everything on utilities, electricity, water, there's a little bit of gas, but it's mostly electricity. And, you know, these are big monthly savings that add up. I don't know what the equivalent is in Great Britain, but it's probably several hundred. Same with phone, same with petrol in your car. So big cost savings. Also taxes, extremely low, if non-existent in most cases. So great opportunities to live here in Georgia, number one. And then number two, what is going on back in Great Britain these days? I mean, what do you guys all think about this conflict in Ukraine? Is it in British interest to pursue that? Would the you know, Russian or Ukrainian people be as animated if Britain invaded Ireland? I don't think so. But you know, the Western world is very, very hyper-focused on Ukraine, and you've got to ask yourself, what's it all about? You know, Ukraine is not a NATO country, yet NATO gives more help and aid to Ukraine than they would if a NATO country was involved in a conflict, in my opinion. So a lot of strange things going on, a lot of things connected to the financial system, of course, connected to the dollar as the world reserve currency. And I think being here in Georgia, you sort of escape so much of this anxiety in the public discourse and in people in general. And it's nice feeling. Beautiful weather here, just kind of coming out of the winter now. Sort of got my short sleeves on, and you know, very, very warm and pleasant. It's going to be a nice day. But what's going on with you in your life? Are you thinking Britain's on the up and up? Are you thinking that, you know, we're going to have a soft landing or head off a recession? Or are the costs of living going to continue to rise as the pound weakens, as the dollar weakens, with the pound being tied to the dollar as the world reserve currency? That's what I think. So that's kind of what I want to talk about in these videos. I want to show people a little bit about Georgia, but also talk about what else is going on in the world, how it affects you, you know, whether your investments are safe, whether your UK pension is safe, whether your mortgage is going to change, what's going on with this Bitcoin, the CBDCs. Is that going to affect you? Is that going to make you're going to get a pound for a Bitcoin 1 for 1, or is it going to not work out as well in your favor if and when the transition comes. I think the transition is definitely coming, and it masks a new currency. People will say it's the same pound in a digital format when it's actually a new pound in a digital format. And I wonder if there'll be a rewriting of mortgages, if there'll be a rewriting of loans. What about all the old debt? Are you someone that has government bonds? Are you someone that is expecting payouts from government or from borrowers that you now will not get? What's going on with landlords? Landlords being shafted with tenant moratoriums, with new regulations and fees. A lot of interesting things happening that I think are worth discussing, and that really are a consequence of the lockdown in 2020 and reckless financial management by the British government and other people. And just here, kind of on the other side of the residential area, behind me is the beautiful Sea of Tbilisi. I was going to do a video over there, but it's a little windy, and there are some great home sites over there. You can buy on that hill behind me. You can kind of see some houses, loads of land over there. You're picking that up for I don't know, maybe $30 a square meter. I would say sort of $20 on the low end, maybe $40 on the high end. So around about $30 a meter average, you can get beautiful home sites with sea view. This is sort of at the southern end of Tbilisi Sea, kind of in the little basin. But if you go up the road 5, 10, 15 miles, beautiful properties. So I'm doing land deals here, selling land to foreign people, to expats who want to own land as a store of value. In Georgia, foreigners can buy land, no problem. And you can also stay in Georgia 12 months at a time, visa free, and it's a nice deal. So if you are a young person looking to keep more of your money, maybe you'll consider Georgia. If you are an older person, maybe on a fixed income, maybe you'll consider Georgia, because instead of seeing your standard of living decline, you can maintain it here and have cash left over. So there's lots of great opportunities, I think, not only in Georgia, but in other parts of the world to divest from the current Western financial system, spread risk, and also to prosper, to build wealth for you and your family. So I hope you like these videos. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I'll be doing more videos here in Georgia. I think right behind me there are some flags. It's the Georgia flag there. I think there's a FIFA flag as well with a football pitch right behind it. But beautiful area. Hope you come and visit, and look forward to talking with you soon.